Whoa. Oh, we can separate our clothes. One side. One side. This is such a good purchase. So we're getting ready for a road trip to Canada. I keep saying Vancouver, but we're actually going to Toronto. We're going to see a show for Andrew's birthday, and I don't know if I'm gonna like it or if I'm gonna hate it, but I'm going for the experience. And I've never been to Canada, but I'm very excited for this. It's gonna be really cold too, which is kind of hilarious because I just packed away my winter jacket today. And I checked the weather for Toronto and I'm like, oh boy, I need to bring my winter jacket, don't I? Tonight, all we're gonna pack are clothes. And then tomorrow, we're gonna probably do electronics and books and everything else because we have to leave super, super early. I don't think I can do 5 in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I think maybe between 6 and 7 if Andrew helps me and everything is packed up and we can just go in the car and I can just sit. It'd be a lot easier for me. And I'm also super excited to go to this show. I'm feeling a lot better about myself since I've started running. And actually, I feel like I've been losing weight. This dress that I'm wearing used to be so tight right here. I could barely get it on and it's not so tight right now. So I think I am losing weight from the running, which is exciting. See, we used to have to do this because the wheels was broken. And now, it's like butter.
Oh, my legs hurt.
You ready?
I'm ready. Are you ready?
No.
Okay.
Let's do it anyway.
All right.
Everything later toasted with nice cream cheese?
Yes.
Anything else?
Is that it? Nope, that's it. Thank you.
She said she's only there on weekends, just looking for a reason to remember the song. So we'll stay a while, moving to the music. I can see you smile, thinking that I've lost my mind, and you're the reason why. Don't look down, 'cause both our feet have left the ground. Don't look down, we're dancing over shrinking towns. She said, just meet me here at sunset. Got a look inside her eyes, a glimpse above the skies. It could be the reason why. So we'll stay a while, moving to the music. I can see you smile, thinking that I've lost my mind, and you're the reason why. Don't look down, 'cause both our feet have left the ground. Don't look down, we're dancing over shrinking town. Whoa, oh, whoa, we're dancing over shrinking town. Whoa, oh, whoa, we're dancing over shrinking town. Don't look down, 'cause both our feet have left the ground.
We made it to Toronto, Canada, and we just checked in. And now we're just getting settled. It's really pretty, and it's cold. And I don't mind the cold. I kind of miss the cold. It was starting to return to be warm weather, so I'm really happy that we're in the cold weather again. But yeah, it was a really long drive, and I'm really tired. I don't think I got sleep last night, so we're settling into the hotel right now. I'm probably gonna like change my outfit out of my car outfit and get cozy. It was really hard getting in. I was very anxious about coming across the border, but it was very easy and they were very nice. I don't know, not much to say. I'm really happy to be on vacation and to get to relax. Tomorrow's probably gonna be a bigger day. This is just relaxation, so time to relax.
Anyway, what I showed Chris earlier was I got the keys to the cheese. If you've been following this saga on the show, I've been trying to get the keys to the cheese, which is a keychain that Arby's released for like a minute. And it gives you free cheese in any brick and mortar Arby's location.
The smoothest stones, sitting with the river's bones, glimmer with the white of passing light in this unknown. And sprouting seeds, pushing through the forest green, making up their way, and day by day they'll turn to trees. Winter falls just as
We just got back to the hotel room. It's a little bit after midnight. We had a really nice late night dinner. I'm really exhausted. I had a weird incident in the bathroom too. I thought I locked the stall and I guess I didn't. And somebody like pushed the door open on me and I had to like shove it back. It was so awkward. And then I waited a moment because I was like, okay, they're going to feel awkward and they're going to leave. And then I opened the stall and came out and they were just standing there and then they dispersed and it was so weird. But only the woman dispersed. The dude still was there and just quiet and like staring at me. And I was like, am I in the men's room or something? But we left and we're back at the hotel room now. We're both tired to the world, ready for bed. So, gonna get some rest now and have some fun adventures tomorrow. Good morning. We both have got some rest now, and we're just getting ready for our day. Our show is at 7, so we do have a large chunk of the day that we can just like mosey around and look at things and go shopping and stuff. So I'm excited for that. We're gonna go get some breakfast after Andrew gets a shower. Door open. We're gonna go get some breakfast after Andrew gets a shower and I get dressed and he gets dressed and all that. And we don't have a spot picked out. It's kind of fun to just like see what's in the area and just pick something. My thoughts so far is I really like it here, even though it's cold. It's pretty and it feels like a good vibe, and I'm excited to go see more. And I'm excited that it's kind of overcast today and the sun is not like in my eyes. It's always exciting, but I'm also excited for the show. It should be fun. The only thing is my skin is super dry here and my hair is super staticky and weird. After I took a shower, my hair at least kind of settled down, but like my rosacea is like super dry. I might have to put some cream on my face before we go outside, but it's life. It's life. All right, I'm gonna get to getting ready.
I think there's another universe where I haven't yet felt pain. And maybe in that other universe I'm a flower and you're the rain. I think somewhere in a different life I'm still 7 in 2nd grade. And I'm so happy that I feel alright, and that I haven't met my brain. world. My mom's a bug inside a tree. My dad's the scientist who captured her. But now it's time to set her free. Maybe somehow in this skull of mine I find it hard to see the truth. 'Cause I'll romanticize a boring life. If that means I'll be happy too. I'm packing my things to prepare for the summer. Moved into the back house of my landlord's mother. You came on the first night to see what you're missing. Hung out with my roommate, told jokes in the kitchen, then crashed on a newly made bed. We messed up the sheets, and you got in my head. So I drew on the walls with a crayon, like a kid who can't understand how bad he wants it. The drip in the faucet, I'm not getting back my security deposit. Hope that I'll see you again. I might not though. I could take the Amtrak out to Chicago. I'll walk you home and the sun's always beating. And you tried to kiss me, but my nose is bleeding. It drips right down your chin, and your shirt sticks to your skin. So I drew on the walls with a crayon, like a kid who can't understand how bad he wants it. The drip in the faucet.
Something to do when you go traveling is to try fast food in those places, because you wouldn't think it, but it's very different. The little golden arches have a little Canadian leaf in it.
Maple leaf.
Yeah, whatever it is. Poutine.
My poutine.
Poutine. However you say it.
Poutine.
Disco fries, basically.
This looks like vomit.
A McChicken with habanero sauce?
Yeah, we each got one of those, right?
Yeah, very interested. Very, very interested.
I actually like this better. We had some at a diner. I thought it was fine. This is like a little sweeter. It's not quite as sharp.
Not only did we get McDonald's, we also got a Subway sandwich.
Oh, I forgot.
It's like a Canadian Subway sandwich, so. But it's fine.
The Canuck Classic.
We have been walking around all day, taking in the sights, taking video, taking photos, looking at stores. It snowed on us, but it wasn't like bad snow. At least to me. I don't know about you. It wasn't like gross, wet, I'm very uncomfortable kind of snow, which I feel in New York.
I am having a love affair with this McDonald's poutine. You gonna try the habanero?
Yeah.
How you feeling about it?
Yeah, it's pretty good. Not much different than the regular spicy McChicken I got.
Got some kick for sure.
A little bit different taste, but yeah. Really enjoying our time. Now we're just gonna eat and relax and get ready for the show. Digging into the Subway.
Mm-hmm.
What do you think?
Spicy. Like part of me thought it would be like sort of toned down, because Canadians are not known for being able to handle their spices.
I want to talk about also, we got some books today. I found this book, and it says that it was printed in Canada, and it's by a Canadian author. There was like a whole section that was like, support Canadian authors with these books. And then we got a book for our son Rowan from the challenged book sections, and it's questions for kids about gender stereotypes. I flipped through it. It's a reading appropriate level for him. he can't read yet. I think it's a good thing to open children up to the differences of the world. We're not all from the same little mold. Plus the art is cute. Andrew got some zines, this comic, and then he got this book that he's been looking for. Something else I've noticed about Toronto is my rosacea is really flaring up. My skin is like so dry. I'm even like getting a patch up here. So I'm gonna have to like really wash this and lotion this tonight. And I brought my green makeup for the show, so we'll see if it does anything. Because if it's like this flamed up, I feel like even if I put the green makeup on, it might flame up so much that it will be shown through the green makeup. Which is sad, but I guess it's to be expected in this kind of weather. It's very dry. Do Shakespeare.
To be or not to be. That is the line. Line. That's what 90% of Shakespeare is. I'm just going line. I'm about to pop a button. I'm so full from McDonald's and Subway. I might undo my vest halfway through this. I'm spicy. I'm hoping it's gonna like work its way through my system soon.
You excited?
I'm very excited, yeah.
So we'll stay a while, move into the music I can see.
I don't know for your computer back.
I know. I was thinking that as well. I don't think I'm gonna forget.
Well, it's actually the next day now because we got out of the show. It was pretty late.
It's very late.
There's tons of people. We had to walk. And then we went to the bar in the hotel and had a couple ciders. And we talked about the show. And then it was super late, so we came back and just crashed.
Yeah.
Essentially. The show was pretty good. I think they performed well. I didn't entirely understand what was going on. I think that's only because it was my first time seeing it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I had questions, but from my discussion with Andrew, who has more knowledge of the show because it's his favorite show, it seems like I'm kind of in the ballpark of the correct direction of understanding the show. But I enjoyed it. I enjoy seeing theater. I'm enjoying learning about this stuff. The actors are apparently famous people and stuff. I don't recognize them, but I'm not really into actors.
Ironically, because you are into an actor. Waka Waka.
What did you think about the show?
I thought it was good, and it was Billy Boyd and Dominic Monaghan who played Merry and Pippin in Lord of the Rings, in the original, not the original, but the Lord of the Rings franchise, Peter Jackson movies. They did very well. I think the reason it may have been more confusing is because they were leaning into, it's sort of a surreal, abstract play, and they were leaning into that abstractness a little heavier than most productions do. So they were intentionally trying to make it a little confusing, a little odd, a little off, and leaving it sort of open-ended for discussion, which is fine. A lot of it was, I could tell they had a deep understanding as a collection, as a cast, as a crew, the director. They had a deep understanding of this play, the material. They knew what they were doing. And there were a couple beats that I was like, that fell flat, like it's a comedy. And I was like, oh, that's not how you deliver this line. And it didn't get a laugh, stuff like that. But there were also a few that I thought were not the way I would have done it, that were a big hit. And everyone thought were hysterical. And I did too. And I was like, oh man, I never would have thought to say that line that way. So it's interesting. Pros and cons. I think they were about 85 to 90% of the way to perfection, which is about as good as you can hope to get generally in a play. So good on them. I enjoyed it. I had fun. It's the first time I've ever seen this play. It's my favorite play. It has been since I was like 16, and I've just never seen it. And this was a great first performance of it to see.
Overall, how do you feel your Toronto birthday trip has gone?
Good. It could have been a little less blizzardy, but pretty good. Yeah, saw a bunch of interesting stuff, ate some cool food, met some nice people, found some cool comic shops, had a a 4-patty Big Mac. Yeah, I had a good time. Would recommend. We'll probably be back at some point in my life. It's a good time.
Happy birthday, baby.
Thank you.
I really enjoyed the trip. I really enjoyed Toronto. It was a very much needed relaxation away from work, and I hate to say it, but even away from Rowan. He's gotten very overstimulating recently. But I miss that little doughboy. We're going to get him tomorrow because today's going to be all driving. But I'm going to end the video here because we have food to eat and coffee and tea to drink. And then we got to get on the road. And we're almost done packing, but we have to finish packing. But if you enjoyed this video, please give it a like. That really helps. And check that you're subscribed. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing to see more adventures and stuff that we go on. I appreciate you a lot, and thanks.